Hello and welcome. I am Exit Light and this is my channel. Today we are going to discuss relationships. As most of us know, relationships can have their own set of trials and tribulations. They have their ups and their downs, and like most relationships, the one we're going to talk about started with love and unfortunately ended in separation. So that leads me to the story of Amanda Teague, a woman, 45 years old. She's also a Jack Sparrow impersonator. She lives in Northern Ireland, and she was wed to a 300-year-old pirate ghost named Jack. Unfortunately, that relationship painfully ended this year. And we're going to talk about it. So, lovely Amanda is quoted as saying to the Irish Mirror, "So I feel it's time to let everyone know that my marriage is over. I will explain all in due course, but for now, all I want to say is be very careful when dabbling in spirituality. It's not something to mess with." Amen, Amanda. Amen. The couple, wed in a private ceremony on a boat in international waters off of Ireland, where their marriage was legal. The lovely Amanda hired a medium for the ceremony so that her dearly beloved husband-to-be, Jack, could say "I do," making the union official on paper. And because poor Jack, not having a physical body and all, couldn't put a ring on it, Amanda held a candle that the ring was placed on, and that was to symbolize Jack. So romantic. Amanda had previously told People magazine that their love story began in 2014 after the ghost of a Haitian man visited Amanda while she was laying in her bed. Soon she learned that this man was Jack. He was an 18th century pirate who had been left at the altar once before and was ultimately executed for thievery. He was, after all, a pirate. As Amanda interacted with Jack over the course of several months, she claimed that she began to fall in love with him. And why wouldn't she? This was about 6 months of communication, so I finally accepted it. "Obviously, we had spent a lot of time together," said Amanda, obviously, who had been previously married for 6 years. Lucky guy. She went on to say, "I was horrified to discover I had romantic feelings for him, having never heard of this before." I think I have, and I'm pretty sure there's medication for it, but who am I to say? Love comes in all forms, people. All forms. Eventually, Amanda said that the two even started having a sexual relationship. But Amanda wanted more. "Growing up in Ireland, in my area," she said, "you were taught that if a man bedded you, he should wed you." She said she found from her research that spiritual marriage was a thing. So it was more her that wanted to get married than Jack. She said that he would have been happy, like most men, with just the sex. Jack Jack. So, she went on in her interview to say that although the public response to her marriage hasn't always been positive, that's hard to imagine. She thinks it's important to speak out about being involved in unconventional relationships. You go, Amanda. Speak out. Amanda went on to explain that she hopes that by her coming out, it will encourage others to not feel alone or afraid. She explained that it's not at all like the entities you see in other horror films. There are loving, caring spirits out there too. You just need to know what you're doing. And perhaps she did not, as her relationship has ended. But keep this in mind. Be very careful when dabbling in spirituality. It's not something to mess with. On the other hand, ladies and gentlemen, Jack is back on the market. And this has been your paranormal and supernatural news for the week. If you are not already and you would like to be, please subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It's Christmas time. If you'd like to be notified when my content goes live or when we have a podcast, go ahead and click that bell. And if you're interested in supporting my channel and my work, please consider doing so through Patreon. Good night.